Shasu, Shasu, Shasu. Welcome to episode 7 of Numerality, where sound meets symbols and consciousness finds clarity. Today is Sunday, January 19th, 2025. I will provide the numerality for the day, which will include the elemental energies, tarot, astrology, personal insights, and numerology. Now, welcome to week 4. Now, week 4 runs from Sunday, January 19th through Saturday, January the 25th. The number 4 has to do with foundation, practicality, service, devotion, organization, structure, and work. The 4 in the Rider-Waite Tarot has to do with the Emperor. The Emperor has to do with work, finances, building, practicality, structure, logic, reason, leadership, and authority, creating order out of chaos, making your own rules, having others obey them, and fearlessness, energy, force, and drive. This energy is also connected to the energy of the earth, which is your physical reality, and is also the energy of Aries, which acts assertively and acts urgently. It is directive, bold. It is connected to leadership, initiative, pioneering, energy, engineering. It's connected to the armed forces and sharp instruments. Now, the 4 is connected to the planet Uranus. Uranus wants to deviate, to part from that what is usual and ordinary. It wants to create and or originate that which is different, and it wants to convert from within without destroying. So Uranus has an affinity to originality, independence, eccentricity, inventors, aerial matters, and unusual people, places, and things. So this week is going to be a focus on being the emperor, on using logic and reason and your leadership skills and structure and practicality to get things that you want put in place, to get them organized. So that is the energy for the week. Now, today is Sunday. It is ruled by the sun. Now, the sun wants to integrate. It wants to make into a whole by bringing all parts together. It wants to express, to make known to the world, and it wants to project, to thrust forward and forward in and outward into the world. So the sun has an affinity to vitality, determination, the ego, masculine principle, dignity, individuality, identity, creativity, self-reliance, and the Father. With the energy of the sun, the things you could do to capitalize off this energy would be growing your self-confidence, doing things that you would enjoy, promoting yourself, giving public presentations, sharing your story with others, advancing your career, meditating, anything that is creative, and even tapping into your spiritual practices, like meditating, like chanting, sound bowls, listening to positive affirmations, doing rituals, things like that would be supportive on this day ruled by the sun. So the energy of the sun is connected to the number 1. The 1 has to do with independence, new opportunities, planting seeds, new beginnings, independence, leader, courageousness, and ambitiousness. Now, yesterday, the fire element was a 28-1, and that had to do with the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands had to do with contradictions, completions, surprise, unusual events, making intuitive decisions, being original, creating something new, strong-mindedness, confident, and knowing what you want. That was connected to the first decan of Aries, and that was also a Mars signature. Mars wants to initiate, to enter into expression of physical energy, to activate, to engage in liveliness, and to move, to change positions from one place to another. Mars has a relationship to courage, war, passion, desire, and heat. And also, the one is connected to the Magician card in the Rider-Waite Tarot. It's about believing in yourself, decisions, reinventing yourself, realizing your potential. Now, we're going from that energy of the one, of basically having an idea to create your reality. Now you're moving into the 2911. And the 2911 is the fire element for today. That's what's driving us. The 2911 is represented by the Three of Wands. And that has to do with a learning period, commercial opportunities, help being offered, planning ahead, preparing for what is to come, expanding an enterprise or an idea, freelancing, creative writing, being some sort of representative, seeing the big picture, and the opposite of this can also mean being overwhelmed by demands and unable to complete projects. So, and this energy is in the second decan of Aries, and that is the sun signature on a Sunday. So I thought that's pretty cool. So, the 2911 is basically we're kinda, like, running through this new idea or this new way of doing things. This is kind of like our run-through day where we pitch it as if we are that thing, and, it is feeding us information on how it is that we are to proceed forward. But for us to see, what's on the other side, we have to act on the knowledge that we have accrued from just looking at how we want to be of service to other people. Now, okay, we talked about the 11-2 yesterday, but to reiterate, it's considered a master number, and it is denoting to the energies of the one, which has to do with independence, opportunities, planting seeds, being courageous, and being a leadership, and being in leadership. So that energy is amplified, reflecting itself. It transforms into the two, where its actions are a reflection of an idea that's been actualized. So it's bringing balance and awareness to itself and its surroundings and stabilizing equal in all parts of the whole. So it's creating actions based on itself and what it feels it should do next, based on their own mind. Uh, let's see. So that is the energy that we're working with today with the 29 11. Now, just another reminder, the water element for this month, to help us keep our emotional energies in check is the 10-1, and that's the Wheel of Fortune, and that's intuition, luck, fortune, a turn for the better, of freedom and adapting to change, getting what you want, moving up in the world, unexpected outcome in turn of events. That's really the biggest one I want to keep reiterating for this month is the changes that we're going through. They are big pivotal turn up of events that are setting us up for the rest of this 9 years. So it's imperative that I continue to say for this month we are headed into some watery, some shaky spaces from our own perception. So it's important for us to figure out ways to learn ways in which we can change our perspectives on things so that we can free ourselves from the tension, the self-created tension that we're um, adding on to ourselves. So, okay. Now, how we are, the air energy for today is the impression we are giving in the conscious realm of others' experience. And that would be the Page of Wands. So that would be the Page of Wands card, how people are perceiving the actions that we're taking with the 2911 energy. It would be that of the Page of Wands. So how people will perceive what we're doing is going to be that of one who is very knowledgeable, clever, quick-witted, maybe even spying on others, maybe even unpredictability. This energy can come with vigilance, messages, secrets, gossip, news, and strong mental abilities. This energy is also one that is one of being kept on your toes, or being naturally good at something, but it feels like you're always on your toes, but you're actually good at it. So that is the third decan of Libra energy, and that is the signature of Mercury. And Mercury wants to communicate, to concentrate, to transmit information. It has to do with trade, commerce, business, travel, communication, thoughts, and mental processes. It's adaptable. So this energy is adaptable and it's very versatile in expression, intuitiveness. It can also seem restless and or airy. Yeah, people may perceive you as being versatile, but also intuitive, but you may be, you may lack substance and you may have an air of restlessness. That's where excuse me, that's where the quick-witted and being clever and knowledgeable energy comes from, because you've retained so much information when it comes to what it is that you want to do. It may come off a little snobbish, so just be mindful of that energy. So what will support what will support us for today, what will support us for today, which that will be the earth element. And the earth element is going to be the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups has to do with love, vacations, a possible plan that can bear great fruits, a creative phase, optimism, putting on a show, a performance, a declaration of love of some sort, entertaining others, creative arts, singer, poet, painter, writer. This energy is connected to the season of summer, which has to do with the signs of Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. So it's almost like we are feeling like we are here helping the world to be a better place. And that's what kind of is going to help us get through the new actions that we're taking for today. I don't think I went over the actual two, the two energy for today. I think I just totally missed that. But let me reiterate that because today is a 2911, I want to talk about the 11-2 and the actual 2. So in the Rider-Waite Tarot, the 11-2 is connected to the Justice card, and it has to do with tests, legal dealings, art, quick decisions, decisive actions, balance, fairness, doing what's right, being impartial, seeing all sides of a situation, and making decisions on facts rather than emotions. The 11-2 energy is connected to the planet Uranus and the sign of Libra. And Libra wants to work unitedly with a goal of combining. It wants to work harmoniously with the desire to manifest agreement. A Libra has a relationship to partnership, art, symmetry, justice, romance, peace, and law. Now, the number 2 has to do with patience, companionship, partnership, diplomacy, cooperation, harmony, teamwork. The 2 is connected to the element of water. The sign of Cancer is ruled by the moon. The moon wants to respond, to make a reply through the emotions, to react, to undergo a change through the emotions, and to regulate, to control or adjust through rhythmic function. The moon governs institutions involving mystery, also institutions, instincts, cycles, the subconscious, and the emotions. Cancer is connected to the moon, and Cancers, they move in a manner that is sensitive with a emotional response to outside influences, and they move protectively with a defense against attack. They have an affinity to containers, home, nourishment, commerce, and domesticism, and they assume feelings that reflect a sense of moodiness. Um, so also, some more info on the 2. The 2 in the Rider-Waite Tarot is connected to the High Priestess card, and that has to do with allowing an idea to develop cooperation, diplomacy, self-knowledge, intuition in your inner world, and that is also connected to the moon and also connected to Cancer. So 2 is a intuitive number. The 11-2 is more of a balanced, intuitive number. It's not necessarily using its emotions to sway itself. It's using its logic and the passion of its emotions to do something that's never been done before, and to control chaos in a manner that we've never seen before. And that takes and that does take a 1 to reflect upon itself, to continue to bring about the actions needed to produce a thing, to continue to produce and expand on a thing. Yeah, so I hope this was helpful. I'm gonna give you what the number 2 is compatible with for today. So the number 2 is compatible with itself, patience, companionship, partnership, diplomacy, cooperation. Um, it the 2 is compatible with the number 6, which has to do with duty, domestic activity, family life, and responsibility. It is also compatible with the number 7, which is connected to inner growth, self-awareness, discovery, and isolation. The zodiac signs that are connected to the number 2 that are compatible with the 2 energy would be Cancer. Cancer is connected to the 2. It would be Taurus, which is the 6, Libra, which is the 6, and Aquarius would be the 7. So Cancer, Taurus, Libra, and Aquarius would be the astrological signs that are compatible with the energy for today. Now let's get into the astrology. Okay. So welcome to Aquarius season. Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac. It's a fixed air sign. The rulers are Uranus and Saturn. Aquarius qualities work in a manner that is indifferent, with an apparent impartiality or lack of concern, and unconventionality, with a strong feeling for the unusual. The Aquarian attitude is that of knowing, and will operate in a manner that reflects idealism, progressiveness, brotherhood, and reformation. Aquarius has an affinity to clubs, societies, eccentricity, humanitarianism, aerial matters, the inventor, theory, and civil service. So Aquarius is connected to the number 4, which is about foundation, organization, structure, work. And today is the beginning of week 4. Okay. So the moon is currently in 29 degrees Capricorn. 29 degrees denotes to a powerful impulse that creates a wave of emotion and sensitivity before it moves into the next sign. The next sign will be that of Aquarius around 3:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The moon will have moved from the sign of Capricorn season, which acts in a manner that is prudently, with the desire to avoid error and to work reservedly, with the a resonance to expose opinions or affairs. Capricorns will assume the attitude of using and will operate in a manner that reflects purpose, patience, quiet, resourcefulness, and efficiency. Capricorn has an affinity with old age, politics, responsibility, seriousness, persistence, government, service, and public administration. And now we are in the season of Aquarius. So let's get down to what is going on with the moon. So the moon is trining Pluto at 1 a.m., around 1 a.m., and this will help us during the day to amplify emotional depth and offer us opportunities to have profound inner revelations that can lead to significant life changes. Emotions are heightened, but in a way that feels manageable and inclined towards constructive growth. This energy can enhance your charisma, so it makes the interactions more persuasive and more compelling. Your intuition may be sharper, allowing for an easier understanding of underlying motivations in a person, in personal relationships or professional endeavors. Okay. Now the moon will trine Jupiter around 10 p.m. During this time, generosity becomes easier as you have an increased desire to share your good fortune with others. So you may be feeling compared to talk with others, have a heartfelt conversations with others. Warmth and kindness type of energy, very, very, very loving, very, very expressive, and also very expansive. We're really receptive to expanding our emotional landscapes on how we express ourselves too with that energy. Now Mercury will sextile Saturn around 2:37 a.m. again Eastern Standard Time. And that will bring self-discipline and serious thinking and excellent concentration and organizational skills. So with the focused mind, you can see large scale plans and start putting those steps into action, and you can start see those plans come to fruition. And you're taking responsibility for your own interests, and you may start to share your knowledge or skills. Around 12:31 p.m., Mercury will sextile Venus. You'll find that you may tend to bring people together, and this energy will encourage cooperation. It helps you find peaceful settlements to disputes, and it breaks down any barriers that may have prevented you in being successful. You may experience more harmony in socializing. So you may find some benefits now in who and where and how you're socializing with people. You'll also find that you have an extra charm in your social arenas. So that is also helpful too. So that is the end of the numerality for today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Until the next experience, be well and enjoy. Peace.